Hey there everybody, it's Linnea here for iCrafter, and today we're taking a look at the Ribbon Rosette Valentine add-on die set. Now this is a new die set that is meant to pair with the original Prize Ribbon Rosette die set. This new Ribbon Rosette Valentine add-on features some of those new little heart inserts as well as a really cute embellishment kind of tail. It cuts out itty bitty little hearts and it is just a fun accent to add onto your ribbon rosette. I'm really in love with this new die set. Gives you a lot of new possibilities. So from that original Prize Ribbon Rosette die set, I'm going to be using that curved die, which is going to create the actual rosette. I'll be using the stacking circles as well as the ribbon tails. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use that ribbon rosette piece, that large curved piece, and die cut 3 pieces of pink cardstock using my translucent cutting deck as well as my iMend self-mending cutting deck. You need 3 of these curvy pieces to create your ribbon rosette, and then we're going to fold them together. I also did some more cutting and cut out some additional pieces. I cut the little tails. I used the largest die from that original Prize Ribbon Rosette die set and cut that from the same color cardstock that I used for my rosette piece. Then I'm using a slightly darker pink, maybe a little bit more than slightly. This is more of a hot pink. And I'm going to be cutting out this heart tail piece, and I just love how this is going to layer on to that larger tail and just create a fun detail. This is really a step up from the original ribbon rosette piece. It just provides some extra fun. So I have all my pieces die cut. Now let's go ahead and assemble that rosette. So those 3 pieces that we cut out are not only going to cut, but that die is going to provide a deep score line for you. So there's really no guesswork about how to fold this. You're just going to fold back and forth, accordion style, all the way to the end. And on the end, there will be this little tab. I like to use my iPress burnisher to really press these score lines in place. Having tight and nice creased score lines is going to make it a whole lot easier to assemble your ribbon rosette. I need to repeat this process and fold all 3 pieces accordion style, going back and forth with that little tab on the end folding up. Now I'm going to add some adhesive. You can use liquid adhesive, or I like to use just a tiny skinny piece of double-sided adhesive. So I'm going to put that on there and attach all 3 of these ribbon rosette pieces together. Before I have them all assembled, I cut a white circle, and that's using just the basic circle die from that original Prize Ribbon Rosette die set. I like to have this to adhere on the back of my ribbon rosette. It just helps me keep things adhered tightly. Now that all 3 of these pieces are adhered together, I'm just going to go around and kind of tuck those folds in underneath each other, and you can see here how once they're all attached, the folds do the work for you. This is the way it wants to go. Then I glue that white circle onto the back, and I set something heavy on top of that for a little while to dry. Now I'm going to start working on the rest of that ribbon rosette piece. I'm going to adhere my tails together. Now I noticed that because my cutting plates are a little bit warped, there was a natural curve to this hot pink heart piece, and so I worked with that. You could definitely glue this piece completely down, but since I had that curve, I thought how fun would it be to only adhere the top and let that piece kind of curve up. So I have some free floating tails at the bottom there. I cut a heart piece from that same hot pink cardstock, and I'm going to layer that onto a piece of cardstock that I cut with the Starburst die, and that's from the original Prize Ribbon Rosette piece. I switched out that light pink Starburst for a piece of white. When I went to layer that on top, since it was the same color, it was kind of getting lost. So I switched that for a white Starburst piece, still kept that same hot pink Love You heart, and then I'm going to add that on top of my ribbon rosette piece with a bit of foam for dimension. I'm going to start putting together my ribbon rosette here, laying it out And here's how it's going to look. It's so cute. I think that these would be really fun to make if you have kids in school to have to add on to like little treat bags or something. I think it would be really cute for any kind of little Valentine's Day gift. The Ribbon Rosette Valentine add-on die set has lots of little pieces that you can use to embellish your rosette. I originally had that kind of a burst type effect of hearts that I have over on the left there, but I thought it was too much. So instead I switched and I just cut a few hearts, a little trio of hearts, and then actually in that kind of star piece that I had originally, when you die cut that, you're left with some of these little confetti style hearts, and so I kept some of those. And I am using my iGrip flathead tweezers and some liquid adhesive, and I'm going to keep some of those negative hearts and just kind of position them around my ribbon rosette with little dots of glue. Then I glued those tails onto the back, and this ribbon rosette is finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to see more inspiration, you can head to the icrafter website, and there are a bunch of videos on the icrafter YouTube channel as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!